Hey future home buyer, how are you guys? Today we are checking out the process of what buying a home actually looks like step by step, so you have an idea of what you're getting into and what it's going to look like from point A to point B. So let's go. Hi, I'm Taylor Hudgens with Onyx Realty Pros here in beautiful Virginia Beach and the greater Hampton Roads area. If you are looking for more videos on Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach, and everything in between with a little bit of real estate, you are in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. Buying a home is super exciting. So today we're going to take a look of what each step looks like. I've got it broken down to 10 simple, easy steps. Also, I'm going to preface this by saying every transaction is slightly different. So take this with a grain of salt. This is just a traditional transaction from point A to point B. So if you do have any questions that are very specific or you want me to go into more detail about something, feel free to leave any questions you have in the comments below and I'll make sure to answer those all personally. Step number one is to go ahead and find a great real estate agent in your area. They're going to be able to help guide you through this entire process and answer any questions that you have along the way. They're also going to be able to hook you up with a local preferred lender in your area, so that way you have an awesome agent, but you also have someone that can handle your finances together and have a dream team. Step number two is to go ahead and get pre-approved. So that preferred lender is going to actually be able to get you pre-approved, and that pre-approval is really just going to lay down the financial game plan through this whole process. So the lender's going to be able to help get you an idea of what you're going to need for a down payment, what kind of loan you can get approved for, and how much of a loan you can get approved for. Step number three, now that you've got your agent, you've been pre-approved, now you can begin the search. So now is the time you start checking out homes to find what works best for you and your family to get the party started. Step number four, now that you've been searching for a little while and you found one that you really like, this is where we put in your offer. So your real estate agent is going to partner up with you to guide you through each piece of that offer that you're going to make. And they're going to do it in a way to help guide you in what you feel comfortable with, but also in a way that makes you competitive to the seller against other offers. So your offer gets accepted. This is the point where you submit your earnest money deposit. So this earnest money goes actually to the closing company, and once the closing day comes, that money is actually going to go towards your closing costs. But the earnest money is just really money that you agree on during the offer process and that you are going to put down as showing that you are serious about this offer to the seller. Next, in step number 6, we're going to go ahead and do a home inspection for you. So the home inspection is this inspection that's going to happen at the house that you are purchasing, and a home inspector is going to come out and check everything from the crawl space all the way up to the roof. They're going to know every single thing from the cracks in the sidewalk to a slightly off the shingle on the roof and everything in between. But this home inspection is really just for your knowledge, so you know exactly how to take care of your home once you're in it. But during this inspection, we're also going to make sure to see if there are any major red flags or any major safety concerns with the house. So that way, if there is anything that's crazy, you can still back out, or it brings us to step number 7. So this is going to bring us to step number 7, where we're putting in repair requests to the seller. So if anything major does pop up on that home inspection, we can make those requests for the sellers to fix before you close on the home. So please note that sellers are not obligated to fix anything with the house, but most of the time they're willing to just to make the deal work. So at this point, once the buyer and the seller agree on what repairs are to be made or not to be made, we get into the next point where we are officially pending on the sale. Step number 8. Step number 8, we're going to go ahead and make sure that everything is good to go with your loan at this point in the process. So from here, you found the house, we're under contract, you submitted your earnest money, you've done the home inspection, we agreed on the repairs, and we're ready to make sure everything is good to go for your loan. So your lender is going to check in with you and make sure that they have all the most recent documents on your file. So they're going to ask for updated pay stubs, they're going to ask for other updated bank statements and other documents to make sure that your loan is good to go for closing day. Step number 9 now, step number 9 is our final walkthrough. So before you close on the home, we're gonna stop by the house and make sure that everything is actually a-okay and good to go for you to sign the dotted line. So at this point, when we do the final walkthrough, we're gonna go back to the house, make sure all those repair requests were actually completed and that everything else is in working, functioning order before you sign the dotted line. And last but not least, step number 10 is closing day. This is where you're gonna go over to the closing company, do all your final signatures for the home sale and for your loan to make sure everything is good to go. And once you leave the closing office, you will actually get keys to your new home. So congratulations! So again, that is the home buying process and 10 easy steps. So I tried to kind of blast through it. I didn't want to go into too much detail, just as an overview to you as a home buyer and what to expect as you go. So if there are any questions or you want a little more detail about a certain step, feel free to ask your questions in the comments below and I'll make sure to get to those to help you out as you go into your home buying process. But thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like below. And if you like this one, there's a good chance you're going to like this one coming up next. See you in the next video.